Hello everyone, myself Bhuvanashri V.S. I am pursuing my civil engineering in SVC Bengaluru. Today we will be discussing about California bearing ratio test. Introduction. The CBR test is the penetration test used to evaluate the strength of subgrade soils and base course materials. It was developed by the California Department of Transportation. The test measures the resistance of a soil or aggregate to penetrate under controlled conditions. Purpose of CBR test. CBR test is used to assess the suitability of soils for road construction and design. It helps to determine the thickness of pavement layers required for different soil types. The test is also used to evaluate the effectiveness of soil stabilization techniques. Test procedure. A cylindrical plunger is used to penetrate the soil at a constant rate of 1.25 mm per minute. The load required to penetrate the soil at various depths is measured. The ratio of the measured load to the standard load for a crushed stone based material is calculated to determine the CBR value. Equipment required. CBR machine or apparatus, which includes a loading frame, penetration plunger and a dial gauge and a base plate. Weights or hydraulic system to apply the load. Sample extractors, molds and oven for sample preparation. Sample collection and preparation. Representative soil samples are collected from the field. Then these samples are prepared by removing organic material, crushed oversized particles, and then by drying this sample. Then the soil is passed through 19 mm ISA to remove the coarse particles. CBR test procedure. Step 1. In this, CBR mold is filled with compacted soil at a specified moisture content and density. Then this mold is kept in water for 4 days. The soil is compacted in layers of approximately equal thickness using a specified number of blows per layer. Then each layer is compacted to a specified density using a mechanical compactor. CBR test procedure. Step 2. The compacted soil specimen is soaked in water for a specific period. Soaking time varies depending on the type of soil being tested. The water is added gradually to ensure complete saturation of the specimen. CBR test procedure. Step 3. The soaked specimen is placed on the CBR machine and aligned with the penetration plunger. The plunger is then lowered at a constant rate of 1.25 mm per minute. Then the load required to penetrate the soil at various depths is recorded. Calculation of CBR value. The CBR value is calculated by dividing the measured load by the standard load for a crushed stone based material. The standard load is usually 2.5 kilograms for 2.5 mm penetration or 5 kilograms for 5 mm penetration. The CBR value is always expressed as percentage. The penetrations at 2.5 mm and 5 mm are considered as standard penetration values. CBR is given by the formula load sustained by the specimen at 2.5 or 5 mm penetration divided by load sustained by the standard aggregates at the corresponding penetration level whole multiplied into 100. CBR is expressed in percentage and which is a whole number, and a graph of load versus penetration is plotted to determine the CBR value of the given soil sample. Factors affecting CBR test results. Moisture content. CBR values are influenced by the moisture content of the soil. Compaction density. Higher densities result in higher CBR values. Gradation. Well-graded soils generally have higher CBR value. Advantages of CBR test. This provides a reliable measure of soil strength and stability. It allows for the design of appropriate pavement structures. It helps in assessing the effectiveness of soil stabilization techniques. Limitations of CBR test. The test is time consuming and requires specialized equipment. Results may vary depending on the sample preparation and testing procedures. CBR values may not accurately represent in situ soil conditions. Applications of CBR test. Design of road and pavement structures. Evaluation of subgrade soils for foundation design. Assessment of soil stabilization techniques. It is used to determine the strength of soil. It is used to design the flexible pavements. Conclusion. The CBR test is a valuable tool for evaluating soil strength and suitability for road construction. It assists in designing pavement structures and selecting appropriate materials. Accurate CBR testing is essential for ensuring durable and long-lasting road infrastructure. Thank you.